Hello everyone. I'm in an undisclosed small town in just across the river from Philadelphia. Today we really need to talk about the fact that how broken of a city Philadelphia is. Yes, I know they won the Super Bowl in 2024, but if they can't even do basic city services like sanitation, which this small town gets right. Now, don't worry, I do not live in Philadelphia city proper, but I live in the suburbs not far from here, so we all know about the SEPTA fare cuts. I mean, fare hikes and the 50% service cuts. This is how you start a mass exodus from a city or a collapse of a city. Yet Mayor Parker's response to this crisis has been nothing but managed decay. Which is why I posted the other day that I endorse I made a hard decision to endorse Zoran in New York City, not because not because I don't support socialism. I have mixed feelings about the conflict in the Middle East, but you gotta remember his transit policies. If he actually delivers on his transit policies, it should have sent a wake-up call. It's the final wake-up call for Philadelphia to get their act together or something, and stop sitting on their Super Bowl pride or something. I know, right? So, on top of that, you also have a ton of you have this nice small town feel here. I'm just filming the ground because I don't want to take anybody's license plates by accident. And okay, so we all know that this is pretty close to a railroad crossing here. I mean, New Jersey, they do not stop for you do not stop unless the lights are flashing, unless you're a school bus or some other type of vehicle. Then there you have. And then you people don't stop. If you own a business, please, graphic designer. There's also a book fair too in this town. Okay, this gazebo's nice, but this is probably a bus stop. It is a bus stop. They don't show you which routes and what times they operate, so on top of that, you don't see any crackheads on the street. Unlike in Philadelphia, where like last year I went to see a movie, a one-day screening of a movie, and on the way back to the parking lot, I almost stepped on a used drug needle. And this is not in some district like Kensington or something. This was in Chinatown, Philadelphia, and it was just so unsettling just to see a city you recognize fall to absolute Armageddon in just a decade. It's not even funny. Now, yes, there's a railroad crossing here, as I mentioned earlier, and there's not really much I can do for train spotting in this area. But I gotta finish crossing because, you know, the railroads here do take trespassing pretty seriously. So I gotta start crossing the tracks now. You can see they're made out of wood too, so not the best material for 2025. But this is a branch feeder line or something. regardless, this is still a lot better than SEPTA's managed decay. And you even have lighting apparatus, and it's owned by Conrail. So yeah, we just went outside of the town center, and even then you still see very peaceful residences, very peaceful convenience stores, and it's I mean, it's just so I'm gonna head into the convenience store later, but obviously I accidentally filmed someone's car, so I might blank it out in the video editor after I get home. Yeah. By the way, I'm also I was supposed to play Papers, Please today, but I decided the weather was nice, so I just go out for a walk. And unfortunately, I live in a neighborhood that's not exactly walkable to commercial areas, so that's why I'm here today. Yeah, I'm just gonna cross the street. I looked the wrong direction. You should look, if you live in a country that drives on the right, go look to your left, then the right. If you live in UK, Australia, Japan, Singapore, you look to your right first, then your left. Okay, so I'll head into the convenience store. Pretty nice town, but you get the idea. Philadelphia is in decline.